Hey, I wanted to show you how to, or at least how I take measurements to make sure that I'm getting accurate measurements as often as possible. Now we measure once a week on the same day of the week, and ideally in the morning before, like after you go to the bathroom, before you eat. So I'm going to show you how I do this. So I have my tape measure. I prefer to use centimeters versus inches because it's a smaller increment, and so you can see the progress. It's easier to record the progress. Inches, you have to start getting into, 1 3/4 and like that type of stuff. For centimeters, you usually only have to do halves or wholes. So the first place that you're going to take your measurements is at the narrowest part of your waist. And I do this in front of the mirror so that I can make sure that my line is completely straight. So I'm going to put it around my waist, narrowest part of my waist. And what I'm looking for is that this line is straight. So we're going to be straight each time we take a measurement. This helps it to be consistent. So what you're wanting to avoid is this type of thing. Do you see? We have an angle down. Okay, so straight across, narrowest part of the waist. And then I go belly button. My belly button is right here. So I'm going across my belly button. And again, I'm keeping that measuring tape completely straight. So this is where it tends to want to curve, okay? But I'm making sure that it stays straight. So I can turn to the side of the mirror, make sure it is completely straight. And that helps me get consistent so that every week it's comparing the same spot. Because if you start going, for example, if you go like this 1 week and then you're straight the next week, well, it's gone up like 2 centimeters. The goal is consistency. So that's the belly button. And then I do the biggest part of my mom pooch. So it's about 2 inches below my belly button, but I just do the biggest part, the part that sticks out the most. And again, I am keeping that measuring tape straight all the way around. So you can see it straight around. Okay. And then the last part is the biggest part of your hips. Make sure your measuring tape doesn't get flipped around. So around the biggest part of your hips. So for me, that's about right here. And this is where you would take that last measurement. Okay?